Our world is becoming increasingly filled with distraction. Information moves faster, louder, and brighter than ever before. Entertainment, social media, and marketing have never been so prevalent. They beg for our attention and our focus, and in so doing, our minds are diverted from more important work. We would be wise to adopt principles that help us live less distracted. However, these distractions are easy to notice. We readily admit that we spend too much time watching television, checking email, scrolling Facebook. After all, that battle plays out in front of us every day. Far more detrimental to our lives, in my opinion, are the subtle distractions that quietly surround us. They have become so commonplace and ever-present that we hardly even notice their existence. But these distractions take residence in our mind and our attitude, and they wreak havoc on our pursuits. And in the end, they keep us from living our lives to their greatest potential. Consider this list of 9 ever-present distractions that keep us from fully living. Number 1, wishing for tomorrow. It is not entirely foolish to look toward the future and plan accordingly. However, when we endure our present days only for the sake of tomorrow, the weekend, the vacation, the retirement, then we miss out on the full beauty and full potential of the life right in front of us. Number 2, pursuing perfection. We ought to pursue excellence and pride in all that we do. Our next step forward should be the right next step, and we should take it with as much intention as possible. But doing our best and achieving perfection are rarely the same thing. When perfection becomes the goal, it becomes the enemy of progress because it distracts us from taking the essential risk of moving forward in our lives. Number 3, regretting yesterday. To live is to experience regret. Nobody escapes life without it. We regret some actions, some decisions, or some motivations. But no amount of regret can ever change the past. And only those who have come to recognize and admit their imperfections are able to move forward beyond them. So call your mistakes what they were. Apologize when necessary, and then move on with your life. Number 4, accumulating possessions. The things we own require our time, energy, our money, our attention. They have become a distraction. Every increased possession adds increased stress onto our lives, and yet we continue to pursue and accumulate more and more and more. More is not the answer. More has become the distraction. Number 5, desiring wealth. Those who chase riches have misplaced their greatest potential. Our lives were designed for contribution, to provide a positive impact on society for ourselves, our family, and those that we live in community with. Sometimes our contribution ends with financial excess, but other times it does not. But either way, when our contribution to society becomes motivated by a desire to accumulate riches, it has become too self-focused. Number 6, needing notoriety. The life you live is the life you live regardless of anybody notices it or not. Those who live focused on the need to be recognized are usually the first to take shortcuts to get there. Instead, live a life that you can and will be proud of. Number 7, comparing ourselves to others. It seems by nature we feel compelled to compare our lives to the people around us. We compare our belongings, our possessions, our families, our successes. But each time we do, we place our focus and energy on the wrong person. Comparing yourself to others will always cause you to regret what you are not. rather than allow you to enjoy and grow into who you are. Number 8, seeking pleasure. Many of us are led astray by the appeal and the pursuit of pleasure. Why not, we might ask? What is wrong with the pursuit of pleasure? And I might even agree, at least to a point. Because here's the problem. Pleasure is a terrible teacher. The most significant lessons we learn in life are rarely received during times of pleasure. They are born out of pain. Now, I'm not contending that we should seek pain in our lives, but I am contending that a life lived chiefly for the pursuit of pleasure will usually seek it in the wrong places. And number 9, entertaining indifference. The world is a big place, and we have much to offer. Those who choose to live life as a victim will always miss their opportunity to give to others. Additionally, those who choose to adopt an indifference to the world around them will also miss out on their greatest potential. But those who recognize need and seek to do something about it experience a joy and a fulfillment that can never be discovered anywhere else. Our world is full of distraction. The most dangerous are those that we don't even recognize. But our fullest potential requires that we notice those distractions and that we work diligently to overcome them.